Welcome back to Mike's Man Cave and welcome back to another BF GT related video. Today we're going to install the Whiteline bump stops into the back of the GT suspension. Over the years the factory bump stops have disintegrated, and we will be having a look at that in a minute on the car that's sitting on the hoist over there, and they desperately need replacing. I did order these online. I was lucky for them. They turned up on Friday after lunch, and the car's going to Sydney on Monday, so I can install these today, which is Saturday. Now here they are. These are Whiteline branded bump stops. Now the car's also got Whiteline sway bars and Whiteline bushes throughout the suspension, so I have decided to go for Whiteline bump stops as well to match the rest of it. So as the name implies, these are bump stops, so as your suspension travels up, these will hit and prevent it from travelling any further. They are fitted to all cars from factory, but these are just an upgraded version to replace the worn out ones on that car. And I did not really want to drive the car all the way to Sydney and then strap it down on the dyno for dyno tuning without having good quality bump stops in there. Because under hard acceleration, the back of the car tends to squat down a bit, and I didn't want it to squat down excessively. So let's go over there and have a look at what the problem is, and then we'll install these things. And here's our problem. These are the existing bump stops, and have a look at that. They're just falling apart. One there will be replacing the factory one here. And I didn't really want to drive this and then strap the car down on the dyno while it was falling apart. It's obviously seen better days. And the other side looks no better. There you go. It's basically the same thing, except this one is a lot bigger. That's the original Ford one. So let's grease this up and we'll see if we can just push it on. So this is silicone grease. I've had this one for ages, as you can probably tell. I've got a brand new one of these, but maybe we won't need the brand new one. Let's just, there we go. Have a look at that. Now I've managed to fit that one. It was a little bit tight because the exhaust is in the way from doing it, and also made it hard to film. So I will show you how I did it on the other side where it's easier to see and also a little bit easier. Now there's the old bump stop, and to get that off, just get some sort of lever and just pry it off. There you go. So that's gone. So now we put some grease on that. That might be a little bit excessive, but it doesn't really matter. It'll be fine. The best way I've found to do it is to get a block of wood and some sort of crowbar. I like this King Chrome one that I've had for years. I like to put a rag on to stop me scratching anything, and that's because I'm fussy, and also because this is quite an expensive car to me. And then you get your bump stop and your timber block. There you go. You just got to get the angle right, and now it's on there. And job done. We've got brand new bump stops in the car.